What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Esenje from Oracles of Esenje, and I'm back with another video. Um, I'm kind of fresh off the wake up too, so if you need something to laugh at, if you're gonna laugh at my scarf line, I'm gonna point it out because you're not gonna notice a joke without me. Okay? It's kind of like four, but like got a little hairline left. It's not enough for five. um, so the title to our video today is "Get Along with the Voices." No, Friends with the Monsters, Get Along with the Voices. So right now or no, it's not called that thing. It's called Doo-Wop by Lauryn Hill. A lot of people would know it by that thing or whatever the case may be. I think that's real significant to what we're about to go into. Anytime this song plays and I'm like dealing with somebody, it's just telling me that that person want to use me for my body. So, I think that's pretty cool as far as this song playing, the title, the reference for the little forehead joke, because the title is speaking on like integrating with your demons, integrating with your monsters, like learning how to integrate with your own darkness, right? Like if people if people found something to laugh at, sometimes maybe just laugh with them. You get what I'm saying? Or laugh at them. Laugh at the same time with, you know what I'm saying? Like, you making fun of me having a big forehead not gonna hurt me because I cracked up about it by myself. You get what I'm saying? Like, friends with the monsters, get along with the voices. You fat head motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, um, so I'm gonna start this reading off with saying take what resonate and leave what don't. And when I say leave what don't, that mean if I say something that stick to you that don't got nothing to do with you, maybe it's sticking to you so you can use it to help somebody else. Each one teach one. You already know how I go. Again, like I told you, I'm just fresh off the wake up, so like I'm very calm. So please excuse that if it bothers you. Like, I don't know, I'm not fake, okay? So I will express myself in the ways that feel genuine to me, and right now, just really calm, okay? But with this song playing, Friends with the Monsters, Get Along with the Voices, and this song playing, uh, I feel like you should watch out for people who, because now is a song by Genuine playing called Differences. I'm not like, I guess I will use his lyrics, but it's just kind of say, watch out for people who are really, really different than you. I don't want to hear this music. It's a distraction. It's distracting me. It's too loud. Excuse me. But watch out for people who, excuse me, are coming to be inspired by you, but like technically try and take from you. You know, in a sense, like date you just to soak up your personality. And I'm not going to get into the details about that. I'm not going to make it technical. I'm not going to try to make it regular. Like I said what I said. Watch out for dating people who want to soak up your personality so they can be you. You can always tell. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Probably let them people go. I always say that when I see this. What would you do? It's either probably let them people go or it be follow some type of dream. But usually what's blocking you from following some type of dream is because you're surrounded by people who don't believe in you and your dreams. The people who be second guessing your ideas. Birthing a new age, bursting new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Exactly. It's some people who gotta get away from like certain people with 441 on the clock, 443, 444. They all special. Because 441 is 144 backwards, 443 is where I'm from, and 444 is 444. So, birthing a new age. Some of us, we have to learn to be okay with changing our environments to live a better life. And sometimes we gotta get a little bit uncomfortable to do it. The song, he said, "My whole life has changed since you came in. I knew back then you were that special one." Like, and that made me speak on that made me first, like, when I first seen it and I first thought about it, that's what I'm saying, like, somebody life changing because you came into it. Make sure if you're gonna change somebody's life that they appreciate it. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you because you have that ability. Like, if you're a prayer warrior, you can change people's lives. So you just need to make sure you're with somebody who prays equally. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna use myself as an example, and you can learn from my mistakes, right? So, like, I went through different phases of connecting with people who were connected to God, but like, you need to want more from people. You know what I mean? Instead of just being impressed because somebody can understand something that you want. Like, you need somebody who you don't have to like overly teach because they like have a mind of their own where they inform themselves. That's how you know that they not like people who destiny swap with people. And mama, where are you being called the journey to? You can know who destiny swaps with people or who got to where they at by taking from other people because they don't take initiative when it comes to learning things. You think you the first person that they try to use? Don't think that. Don't. If they don't do no work for themselves right now, then they never did. Just because they don't mention ATL Jacob making they beats don't mean ATL Jacob didn't make they beats. You know what I'm saying? They just took out the part where he'd be like, ATL Jacob, ATL Jacob. The crumbling, what are you clinging on to? ATL Jacob. Um, yeah. Somebody removed ATL Jacob. So you was ATL Jacob for them because you was like an originator. And there's more ATL Jacobs for somebody because it's a lot of people whose blood, sweat, and tears is the foundation of somebody's personality in which they don't even understand. They don't even understand their own personality. That's why they just keep going in alignment towards the first thing that they went. So, for example, like if the last girl was if the last girl was religious, but like she liked horoscopes and shit like that, the next girl is going to be deep into astrology. The girl who after that is going to be a tarot reader. It's like, but none of that is like who he is. You will notice that it's just a mimic. It's just, I'm sorry who don't got patience because I can feel a little bit of a negative energy on me, but I don't really care. I don't have the space, the time, the like I don't have the energy to say anything other than what's on my mind right now. Inner temple devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Stop calling the phone. She getting fucked tonight. I don't know, something about duality within the self feminines. That is going to always be a feminine's biggest fall. And I always say that too, with divine feminine being jealous of the karmic feminine. You need to stop, honestly, because karmic karmic feminines win. And I was going to do like this, but karmic feminines do exist, you know. But the karmic feminine, she gets certain experiences that you don't because she embraces things about herself that people don't like. So if you want to be embraced at your fullness, you're going to have to embrace things about yourself that you don't like or that you think other people don't like. Because how if you a crybaby and you being a crybaby get your shit catered to, like, how can you dislike that? No, other people just dislike that. You know what I mean? But, like, if you accept that that's who you are, then you can align with people who pay attention to your tears instead of aligning with people who say you do too much. Friends with the monsters, get along with the voices. The monsters is supposed to be you. Like, you're supposed to be friends with stuff about you that everybody else call ugly. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Stop calling my phone. She getting fucked tonight. I don't know why they keep coming to my head, but um, if you was dealing, If you was dealing with a masculine who wasn't the best in making solid decisions, it's somebody who telling him that you getting fucked. And he's really insecure because he don't know how to think for himself. So he believes that there's a chance that you could be getting fucked. So if it was like somebody who you was beefed out with that keep on calling you, yes, say yes. Yes, just say yes. Oh my gosh. Because they kind of saying like, if that person asks you if you're dealing with somebody else, they saying say yes. But that's up to your discretion and your discernment on how you gonna really handle that. I'm just telling you what came to my head. But if somebody keep on calling you, but they wasn't even like their attitude was kind of piss poor, they may be trying to work on their piss poor attitude, to come back to you. But they keep trying to come back to you because they scared that you're gonna fuck somebody else. 11:07 on the clock. Yeah. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. So if you was led away from somebody, it was for a reason, because that person probably had to learn a lot about grace and mercy. I'm putting this away. Work your light. Something about dance. You need to dance. I'm hearing you need to dance. If you're with a partner, somebody, whether you're male or female, it would be nice to dance with your partner. If you're a female, maybe dance for your partner. But understand what the definition of a partner is. I'm not going to pull up the definition of partner, but partner meaning somebody who works beside you, somebody who works with you, someone who works alongside of you. You don't do things for a person. You don't do partner things for a person hoping they'll be your partner. When you do partner things for a person that you want to be your partner, you do those things understanding that it's a chance that they may not be. You understand? Like, but because I'm even speaking on that for like men. So say you buy her lunch or something, or you buy her some perfume and she's not your partner. Like you do these things already taking a loss, and if the wind come back to you, it do. You feel what I'm saying? So like females, like doing certain things with your body in order to keep a man, that's not going to keep him. Because first of all, if you pay attention to the statistics and the shit going out here, only man who is going to get kept is a man who wants to be kept. You know what I'm saying? So if you doing backflips and all of that, and you washing his clothes and cleaning his face and you cooking his meals, like, yeah, those things are special, but it's not special unless it's special to him. You get what I'm saying? And if that's special to you, you need to align with somebody who thinks those things are special. But if he could still cheat on you with the girl who does nothing. You get what I'm saying? Like, if that's what he like, then that's what he like. And I think females, women, we can learn a lot from men as far as like, when you like something, like what you like. Who cares what other people think? You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to have traditionally correct when traditionally correct does not satisfy you, whether you be male or female. You get what I'm saying? Because, all right, so sometimes you got some men who's strong enough to go after that more so spicy girl that they like because they know they like that spicy girl. But men do it too. Like, they date like the good girl knowing they don't like good girls. So then you cheat on the good girl with the bad girl. It's like, you could have been in a relationship with the bad girl. She's really not as bad as people say. And sometimes in life you gotta face your fears, and you're not really facing your fears if you leaning back on something just so that you don't have to be scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, bad girls got good traits, just like good girls got bad traits. The bad girl is scared to show you the good. The good girl is scared to show you the bad. It's simple. You know what I mean? But if you want to experience the fullness of a person, you actually have to pay attention to what's in front of you. So a lot of times, like, um, men and women, but I'm gonna say more so men because y'all chase thrills more than we do. Um, men miss out more on experiencing like the wholeness of a woman, because good girls be the freakiest ones, you know. You know what I'm saying? But bad girls, they be sweet as hell, like, but you would never know that because you just jump in between the two because you want to feel like the thing that they keep on the surface, you know, like instead of like paying attention to that person. It's hard, and I see what's complicated, you know. Cause the good girl, in order to see her bad, you gotta make her really like comfortable and feel safe with you, you know, and that requires you to actually like improve things about yourself so she can let free. But when it comes to the bad girl, you gotta be again equally fucking sweet. Like you gotta be really sweet and strong in order to see like how sweet she is, because again you have to make her feel safe. So I see why y'all moving between two, because if you lack the ability to make somebody feel safe, then you're never going to get to the core of a person. And that's why with the purity card, that's why you don't experience life to the fullest. No shade. But you have to like dig deeper into people. You can't be shallow and think that you're going to have a deep fulfilling life. Somebody going to see a man with a horse. I think it's bad when women cheat on men, but only sometimes. Cause men, y'all, I don't care. Y'all can however y'all feel, whatever y'all want to do. But men are not easy to work with, and women are. It's simple. Like it's simple. Come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. That's just what it is, man. I don't really care. Women require more work. That's just the thing. But women require more work, but men require more labor. Like, honestly, just because the world didn't ask a lot of men doesn't mean that like it's not a lot required of you. You know what I mean? Journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes back. Pack your passport now. So, ladies, definitely, yes, up your standards right now. Because the world is changing. And if you're out here dating, people will try to convince you that if they're lazy and they don't want to give you the best, they will try to convince you that a shift is not happening. But if you are feminine, if you are a woman, men are actually being held accountable to how they treat us. So therefore, never settle, especially right now, with a man who's full of himself, because other women are not going to deal with him. You understand? So the world is changing, and men will be held accountable for treating you properly. They will be positioned into treating you properly, because it's no longer cool to mistreat women. So hold back from men who are comfortable mistreating you. They will just join and be a part of the male loneliness epidemic, the preschool of character development. And then they will be taught by some teacher who has a beautiful wife. Some of them going to drop out because they going to accept the fact that they only like each other. And then there's going to be ones who sit there and learn because they want women. You know what I mean? It's better to hold out for what you deserve than to rush to have an ideal of some sort of success when it'll be some type of success you can't even maintain. Pure intentions. This is the second time the word pure showed up. The fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desires with pure intention and for the highest good of all. Only way a reader can guarantee you that you're going to be in a successful relationship is if you're genuinely committed to putting yourself first and considering yourself. Like, and I know it's probably some negative people who hear that and be like, well, all right, well, I'm going to keep doing that. Putting yourself first means also like paying attention to your feelings. So if you out here just hurting people, da 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 da, da, I'm not dealing with this because I don't want to feel this, da da da. You actually putting yourself last because you looking for fulfillment from other people, and you want other people to cater to certain things in you, but you're ignoring certain things in you. Therefore, you hustling backwards. In order to put yourself first, you have to be able to admit, I'm sad, I'm hurt, I'm disappointed, I want things to change, I want to work this out. Yes, that's putting yourself first. Not just I'm not dealing with this, I don't want to hear this, I don't want to do this. You're going to have to connect with yourself emotionally. Once you connect with yourself emotionally, a successful relationship can be guaranteed for you. Why? Because you're not going to settle for anything other than that. You won't allow yourself to connect with things that abandon you emotionally, make you question yourself, or make you feel unfulfilled. But you have to accept what you don't like, and not accept what you don't like meaning you going out here in the world and just dealing with shit that you don't like. But I mean within yourself, you have to accept, I don't like this. This doesn't make me happy. This does not work for me. You know? Manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. I will accept my own boundaries. I will respect my own boundaries. Like, agree to something with your soul. You don't always got to know what it is. Like, if you sign a contract, if you sign a soul contract, your soul is just going to fall in alignment with it. And how does that look? I will respect my boundaries. Now you're just encountering people. Mind you, you don't even know what all of your boundaries is, but you already signed a spiritual contract that you're going to respect your boundaries. Meaning when you're discovering new boundaries within yourself in that moment, you're always going to put yourself first. You're going to choose yourself first. And you may not have been able to articulate that thing until you encountered it, but now that you've encountered it, you can articulate it, and now you know how to communicate a boundary that is actually very important and essential to you that you just didn't know how to communicate at first. You know what I'm saying? But if you got that, I'm not going to let people see me sweat. I'm not going to let people know they got me bothered. It's certain stuff like within yourself that you're just not going to accomplish. Honestly. Put the emotions to the back, shit like that. That only gives you a certain level of material harvest. And like I said, a certain level is because it's going to give you only surface level. It's only going to give you surface level fulfillment. Because in order to have deep fulfillment, you have to go deep within yourself. That's like the difference in, I want to drive a fast car and have all my bills paid, right? So you get a fast car and you have all your bills paid. But if you don't say, I wish that I had a really big house that could house all of my family with a pool in the backyard, because I remember when I was younger, me and all my siblings used to sleep in the same room. Some of us had to sleep on the floor, and we always wanted to have more fun. And during the summertime, we never got to do this, and that used to hurt our feelings real bad. So since that was taken from me as a child, and it used to mess me up internally because I felt like I had less. When I get older, I hope that I got so much that I can share it with people. You get what I'm saying? That's how you manifest, but you have to go to the root of it. You get what I'm saying? You can't just ask for things when you don't, like, you know that you want it and you know why you want it, but you got to accept it. You can't be like, oh, I don't want to think about my childhood. I don't want to think about what hurt me. I don't want to think about this. I don't want to think about that. Well, cool. You're going to get exactly what you asked for, that you could dig deep into. You want to have your bills paid because you don't like living a scarce lifestyle, and you go driving fast cars so you can keep paying your bills and look nice, because that's all that you're willing to, like, tell the truth to yourself about. The point of being friends with the monsters and getting along with the voices is so you can know yourself. Angels and ancestors, what you got to say to the people? So much time wasted. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say something, and they could throw people off. That's cool. I kind of see Jennifer Lopez as a karmic because, like, all them songs that she was on when I like back in the day that I thought was Ashanti, and it was just like a destiny swap to me. Can't lie, she can hold Ashanti's tone better than Ashanti can hold Ashanti's tone. But it was just like, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. So instead of being jealous of the karmic, you gotta embrace yourself. Be easy. Don't make decisions when you mad. You don't gotta get your spot taken if it's not your spot. You get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you chilling in rooms with the people that you know and that shit is holding you back. You gotta be honest with yourself about why you're doing these things. White witch, be the light. Seriously. One or two things. One or two, three, seven things. You could be scared to move on because you're scared of new environments and being around new people, like you got anxiety or something. You could be stuck around the same people who you can't grow past, but you still already grew above them because you like being some sort of hierarchy and you like people looking up to you. Like, it could be a lot of different things, you know. Whatever it is, you got to tell yourself that I don't want to grow past where I'm at right now. Like, whatever it is, just be honest, you know. It's just so that when you meet people like me, Mother Earth feel loved and comforted. Because sometimes people come in your life and they're trying to help you, you know. Don't give people a list of shit they have to help you with that you don't really care about. Y'all can just vibe out where you at. You get what I'm saying? You can make it on your own. Yeah, something about birthing something that's important to you. Summer, bask in joy and light. Don't bounce, baby, console me, come here. Ain't nothing you can say to me that can change my mind. I gotta let you go now. Track down your fears and desires, Hunter. I feel like there's a reason that I'm kind of unemotional in this reading too, because it's talking about like giving your subconscious space to exist with your flesh. I'm not going deep because I feel like I'm talking to some people who are scared to go deep. And that's no shade. It's none. It's no shade at all. It is scary to figure out why you have specific insecurities. It's already scary to have the insecurity. But then finding out why, I swear it is scary. I swear. But once you get there, it solves so many different problems. Broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. Like, me. Like, I don't know how to say it. Like, basically, I have like abandonment issues. So, but abandonment issues plays over in a lot of things. But accepting the fact that I have abandonment issues, it heals a lot of problems because, like, my abandonment issues can make me aggressive towards people. Like, my abandonment issues could make me have like an ancient attachment style. My abandonment wounds can Like, my abandonment wounds could make me overgive. My abandonment wounds can make me stay in rooms that I don't want to be in. Like, And that's what I'm saying. When it comes to certain things, you got to dig deep. You got to accept the initial issue that exists with you. So, yeah, on the surface, you got anxiety, you got the anxious attachment style, you got overgiving, you got staying too long in rooms that don't value you. But why are you doing these things? Because you're scared to be alone, or you scared for people to turn their back on you. Why are you scared to be alone and you scared for people to turn their back on you? Because when you was little, da 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 da. You feel me? That's just how it works. And that's how the work is. It's not all cute and shit like that. It comes with a lot of tears. It hurts, you know what I mean? But it's better to deal with it by yourself, like, or with yourself, than to have somebody else mention the obvious to you and now you hurt because somebody's saying something to you about yourself that you already know. Like, Father Sky, trust in the unknown. I argued with somebody one time and I heard, like, because I deal with my inner child, I know how to identify when somebody else's inner child is speaking, right? Like, I can hear them, I can see them. In full on adult bodies, I can hear them and I can see them. I can feel their presence. So, me and somebody was arguing, right? Because they misinterpreted my actions. And, like, I just was looking at their profile. Like, I was looking at their profile at a time. Like, I was being social at a time that they felt like I shouldn't have been being social. But, like, I wasn't being social. I was just kept going to their profile and looking at them and learning things about them, you know? But I remember we were arguing. They like, well, why would you do that? That don't make sense. Da 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 da. Like, you could have talked to me about it. No, you was sleeping. So, like, I was admiring you and I was reading your shit while I wasn't talking to you. So, like, that person, that don't make sense. Da, da, da. I say, yeah, you just never had nobody who was interested in you. Like, you just never had anybody who, like, was intrigued by you. You never had nobody who was really into you. And me saying those words, like, was really hurting that person. And they were saying, like, stop saying that, stop saying that. And it's like, it's true. Like, it's true. Like, if you can't come up with why some, like, if you still in a space and you can't believe why somebody likes you, or you can't believe that somebody could like you, you're fucked, man. You fucked. I'm not saying that's you, but even if you're dealing with people like that, like, they're fucked. They're fucked, man. They're fucked. People who can't communicate their feelings, fucked. They're fucked, man. And the only person who can unfuck them people is they self. Unlock the magic within. Let's tell you, if you can help somebody else, imagine what you can do for yourself. If you can change somebody else's world, imagine what you can do for yourself. Be friends with the voices. High Priestess harness mystic power. And that's the last one I'm going to say for that. I make better decisions in regards to yourself. You can't abandon yourself. That's not cool. Other people shouldn't have abandoned you, and that's not cool. But just because they abandoned you don't mean that you're going to follow their lead and abandon you. No, you are a leader. So they abandon you, you stop right where you at and you tend to your wounds. At the end of the day, tending to your wounds to live is more important than keeping up. Let me use the tarot. I'm so glad this video is not buku long, bro. But take it how you want, whether you want it to be up or down. Cause the down, I'm seeing like something about like when you do introspect, not blaming yourself because certain things didn't work out. You just accept the role that you played, even if you was wrong. You lack knowledge in that area. The point of going backwards is so that you don't lack knowledge the next time. And then we got the star card. These all coming from the bottom. Something about I want this shit forever. I don't know, like if you're not comfortable with your emotions, you're gonna get stronger one day. With the justice at the bottom, you're gonna get stronger one day. And if it's you who already strong, that person who be having you in your head, they gonna get stronger one day too. But it's not your job to wait for them. If you ahead, you need to keep moving. Like your dreams is not gonna wait for them. It's really not. And at some point, you keep waiting for the next person for your dreams. They ain't gonna wait for you neither. Neither ones. Cause say like you at a certain age, but you like, what if you dreaming of doing some type of extreme sport or some shit? You trying to jump off the slopes in Antarctica or some shit? Like you waiting for somebody who on 6 years of probation, and you trying to go to the cabins in Antarctica. They don't align. You get what I'm saying? And if that person really is meant to be with you like long term, they gonna let you. And it's not let, cause you can do what you wanna do. But when I say let, I mean like not give you problems because you're going by yourself. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's your dream, and they should be happy that you're living the life that you wanna live. Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, find balance in your life to build your success. Balance, adaptability, change in circumstances, argumentative and wandering, being conflicted with yourself. Do I want to do this? Do I not? Do I want to do this? Do I not? Yes, you want to do it if you want to do it. If you don't, you're literally gonna, I told you, if you don't want to do something, put yourself in that situation because it's gonna make you literally want to throw up. You will not be there long. You will be literally disgusted. I'm telling you. With the Six of Swords, Aquarius, I'm telling you, ain't nothing wrong with giving your all. It don't last as long as you think it do. If you give your all to somebody, say you got somebody who have like obsessive tendencies or something like that, but you don't really like them like that, but you like them a little bit, right? And you already got yourself mixed up romantically with this person, but that's exactly what it is though. It's a mix up. It's not consistent, it's not sturdy, no none of that. Just go give them your all. I know it sounds complicated. Just go give them your all. Because you're not going to have to wonder. You don't have to sit in that space of, if I would have did da 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 da, maybe I would have liked them, or if I would have left them, I would have been happy, blah blah. No, you can go deep in, give this person 100% of your attention. You gonna have no choice but to weigh the scales because you have to face the reality that's in front of you. The issue with people, honestly, is that people don't want to face reality. You ignore your subconscious by avoiding things. But if you give something your all, you will be disgusted so quick if it's not for you. I'm telling you, like it start like backing up your digestion. It makes you literally sick to be around people or be nice to people that you don't want to, or anything, like be affectionate towards people that you don't want to. It makes you sick. I'm telling you. Ace of Wands, it makes you disgusted. And that's why I think you should do it. Instead of just sitting on limbo, not sure what to do because you're scared to try something. You know what I'm saying? Just give something your all. Three of Cups. Everybody want to be a water sign until it's time to cry. But you want the money, you want the benefits, you want the looks, you want the attention. but you scared to admit that somebody blindsided you and left you in the wilderness. That's the part you want to keep secret, but you want your cup to run over though. King of Swords. It's time to be honest with yourself, man. With the five, it's time to work on certain changes and not neglecting yourself emotionally. Exactly. I can always guarantee you that the relationship between you and the next person gonna work if that person aligns with you when you are not neglecting yourself. If you align with somebody and you still okay with neglecting yourself, only way it's going to work is if you're committed to continuing to neglect more and more of yourself. Simple. Whether you male or female. Like, I'm big on that. Because a man in a relationship with a woman that he don't like, he's miserable, she's miserable, they're just fucking. Mind you, he could be fucking somebody he'd actually like. You get what I'm saying? She could be fucking somebody she actually like. Like, but y'all just fucking each other and lazy. Like, so, and lazy and miserable. It's just weird to me. It's weird behavior. Right? So we're gonna pull something from the When My Soul Whispered deck, and then I think I'm gonna go. Expectation. I don't know. You need to go back to your childhood and figure out what you wanted for yourself. What was those dreams that you had? What was the feelings that you wanted to feel? Get all the people out your head. What was the dreams that you had for yourself? And figure out how you want to get there. I think that is where fulfillment is at. Being who you wanted to see yourself as. Clarity. Satisfying people is not going to satisfy you the same way satisfying yourself is going to satisfy you, journey. Doing what you want to do may be a little bit farther. If you allow people to talk you out of being yourself, is fine. You'll always end up in the right destination. Limitless because you can do anything. I was about to call you a unicorn ass bitch, but you may have misunderstood that, so I didn't say it. That's magical. Like, be a magical person. Motivate. Be fucking magical. Show people that you are somebody who can follow your dreams and succeed. Show yourself that you are somebody who can follow your dreams and succeed with the passion. Seriously. One more. This is the shortest reading I've done since I've been back on this motherfucker. Microcosm. The details of you matter, okay? You matter. You fucking matter, okay? You matter, your dreams matter, your desires matter, the things that make you happy matter, the things that hurt you, they matter. Like, everything about you matters. Your favorite foods matter, your favorite places matter, your favorite childhood memories matter, your boundaries matter, your non-negotiables, they matter. Like, everything about you matters. I swear, your favorite anything. Like, you are so important. And you just need to align with people who are not afraid to admit to you that you're important, like, to your face. Because there's a lot of people who admit that you're important behind your back. You need to align with people who are not afraid to tell you how much you matter. That's what you need. I know when you in this type of mood that you like to eat stuff like this. I know that when you feeling hot, you like your smoothies, but I know that you don't really like berries like that, so I got you mango. Like, a person don't gotta be a specific nothing in your life to care about you. They just need to care about you. So stop focusing on the people who are specific somethings and focus on the people who care about you in your details, my love. Alright, I'll see y'all hopefully maybe sooner. Because this reading was a little shorter and it was dry. It wasn't dry, it was very informative. But my energy was like, so Um, I appreciate y'all watching my video. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the comments. I see y'all out here doing y'all thing and supporting me, and I definitely appreciate it 100%. Y'all know I do. Um, so thanks for making space for me to be able to help you with whatever you're going through. Um, and thank you for not giving up on yourself. And I thank you for that genuinely, because if you give up on yourself, you literally a strong influence of bad behavior and lacking of hope, because regardless, you're going to be a strong influence. So you're not giving up on yourself. Now you are a strong influence of hope and resilience. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for not becoming trash. You know what I'm saying? And people got to pick up off the street, because, like, you better than that. I'll talk to you later.